السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اليوم راح نشارككم كفريقنا رحلتنا مع الحاضنة. راح نذكر لاحقا الفكرة الرئيسية عن المشروع وكيف استفدنا من انضمامنا للحاضنة وبعض التحديات واجهناها. ثم ننتقل إلى فقرة الأسئلة. فطبعا أساسا هي marketplace. It's a marketplace specialized in the furniture industry. وإحنا what we aim for is to provide services to the furniture manufacturers, consumers and end users. وطبعا another end user is the interior designer. And our goal is to have improve the shopping experience by integrating databases or resources that employ artificial intelligence. ننتقل إلى الشريحة الثانية. Okay. فكيف ساعدنا الانضمام إلى الحاضنة؟ طبعاً إحنا we benefited a lot from consulting our mentors. We started very strong so that we wouldn't get lost on our journey towards building our business. وطبعاً of course we were provided with we were provided with a working environment among other like-minded ambitious individuals. How we started in the beginning is that we started from an idea of what we believed the market needed, and eventually our idea evolved to what the market actually needed after an extensive assessment and study of the market. اللي بعده. We faced a lot of challenges beginning from the establishment of our team. It was very difficult to find members initially that had initiative to sacrifice a lot because it was very challenging as students and specifically as architecture students. Personally, I'm an architecture student. My team, Nudud Al-Angari, she's an interior design student and she's currently a senior doing her co-op, and Fatima Sawadi, she's also a senior doing her co-op. So generally, we found a lot of challenges in establishing the team because we had personal commitments and other academic commitments. Fatima, for example, she got married, so she had other priorities, but then we had to make sacrifices and address these challenges. Initially, when we tried to approach the incubation program, we faced challenges when it came to constructing our contract. We had a lot of questions, a lot of doubts that were cleared out with the incubation program and with Prince Sultan University. Of course, assessing the market needs was also a challenge because we had to evolve our idea from something that would really address the issue that's going on. And we had to realign our initiatives. And then we had to also address our competitors and see what they were doing on the other hand, and we had to be consider that we had to be a step ahead of the game with them. وطبعا of course the conflict between academics, work and our personal life, and another challenge we faced was in terms of communication. For example, me, I'm an English speaker. Fatima is more of an Arabic speaker, so we faced these communication challenges along the way, but alhamdulillah, we went ahead and overcame them. Of course, there are more challenges in the way, and we will rise up to the challenge every time as a team. ننتقل للشريحة اللي بعدها. كيف تعاملنا مع التحديات during our incubation program? So طبعا of course our trust in Allah helped us overcome many of these challenges. We had to be very flexible and make sure that we went along the journey straight away, and we had to utilize our skills as much as possible, employ our talents where they were needed, and also equip ourselves with new talents and skills that we did not have. So for example, we learned a lot through external courses. We consulted experts in the field and experts during the IB incubation program, and so on. Next. So this about sums up our incubation program. I'd say it was a very daunting experience in the beginning. And we're very grateful for this opportunity that you were given to start young. Usually we face a lot of risks when it comes to starting a business, but I always recommend to individuals that when making risks while you're young, it's much empowering because you're allowed to make these risks. There are less repercussions when you make from these, when there are consequences. So if you guys have any questions for me and Nudud, if there's anything you'd like to add and share with the others. أي أسئلة any guys?
شكرا لك يسرا، يعطيك ألف عافية. Thank you.